You know what? I was so happy. I was happy to see you smile tonight. Weren't you, Tony?
Absolutely. She deserves to smile.
It was so fun. I actually had fun, like truly had fun this week. I wasn't nervous. I was totally with him and present, and it was so much fun. And now I'm totally addicted, and I just have to be here next week because I have to keep going. Addicted.
Okay, this is a brand new Kate tonight. Okay, what miraculously changed for you?
Well, this week started off really rough, and I think we were both panicked. I was mentally absent for 2 days. I was physically present for practice, but with everything going on, I was mentally absent, and I literally had to ask Tony 25 times which toe to point when he was teaching me the routine on Wednesday. And so we were scared, let's admit it. We were both scared to death. I got on.
Absolutely. I just looked at her and I said, Kate, are you okay? Because I saw that, I mean, she normally responds immediately. This time, 25 times later, I was like, wow, something's really going on. And then when she revealed everything, I was like, okay, we need to figure this out. So,
but still, by Saturday, I still didn't know it. And so Friday, I was starting to piece it together. Saturday morning, a little bit. But I got on the plane on Saturday evening, and I thought, oh my gosh, I totally don't know this dance, and I'm going to LA to dance it. And so it was 8 hours of practice yesterday, and I absolutely, by the end of yesterday, was completely in love with this dance. And I'm just sorry.
And it showed.
I'm sorry it's over because I loved this routine.
Wow, this is great. And Tony, you had we saw on the tape, you had a great piece of advice for her. Tell us what that advice was again and what prompted you to say that.
well, the advice was basically, I know how strong Kate is. And I don't, it was so surprising to me to see her go into that mental position where she was not responsive and all that. And I said, you know, I know your strength. You need to bring it to the floor. You need to show America how strong mothers are all over. And that's who you represent. So that's exactly the words of advice that I gave her.
But also you said, if you fail, he wins.
I knew she wasn't going to fail. I know Kate now. I know failure is not even in her vocabulary. She doesn't know what failure is. So that's why I knew I could use that to get her to get to the point.
That motivated you.
We motivated her, but also at the same time, she looked at me, she goes, Tony, I don't know if I meant that they could be there for you. And I said, you don't need to. I said, I got you. I got your back. I will get you ready. Just trust in it.
Were you specifically thinking about the custody battle between you and John?
Well, there was a lot of stuff that went into this last week, and you know, I'm human. Things get me down. Stress comes, and the package was pretty honest. I mean, it was like I wake up in the morning and I don't know what's going to hit me. And I had a particularly emotional week with everything, and I was tired and I was exhausted mentally, physically. And this past week, to be very honest, was the first time I questioned myself. Can I really do this? Can I continue on? Can I keep going? And in the end, I came back. I canceled actually practice one morning because I had to sleep. I had to sleep or I was going to die.
Let me ask you an honest question.
So in the end, I was like, I came back fighting stronger than ever. And I think that's really what happened.
Let me ask you an honest question. Was there ever any point that you thought this show might cost me custody of my children?
No, nothing will cost me any, and I'm actually not even really able to talk about it now. But the thing is, the truth is, this is work for me, and what this does do for my kids is it puts food on their table, and it gives them the opportunity to live and be provided for. So no, this is all positive, and this experience has been great.
But you can't talk about Twist of Kate, can't you?
I can.
Yes, very happy. Tell me, is Tony going to be on Twist of Kate?
Oh my gosh, if he wants to be. Like, it's really focused on people. I mean, moms, women. I think women are so powerful, and they all, like, out there, I get so many letters of exciting women. I want to go meet them, see what they do for a living, how they provide for their kids, what their family life is like. And Tony's really pretty, so if he
yes, he's easy on the eyes.
If he wants to be on my show, he's more than welcome anytime.
How'd you feel tonight after the performance?
I felt good until we saw our scores, and then it was just kind of like, all right, there goes the night.
You know, it's kind of tough to be first.
Yeah, you know, I'm not big on like excuses like that, and not that was, but Evan went first last week and brought the house down.
And
so,
did a very good job.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so what are you going to work on for next week? What do you think?
I'm just going to shut up. I'm going to shut up, and I'm just not going to, I'm not going to say I don't care, but I'm just going to be like, mold me.
Right.
Do it.
Okay, Max, you were saying, I read your blog, and you were talking about Kate in your blog, and were saying she doesn't kind of get what's going on here, and she needs to trust her partner. Explain to us what you meant by that.
No, it's a very short-lived experience, and if you don't live it up to its fullest, you end up missing the moment. And it seems like a lifetime, 2 months, but then when it's over, another month passes and they go, wow, I wish I could enjoy it more. And that's what I meant when I said to Kate and to Jake as well. They're too intense. They're too much on their professionals. Trust them, let them do their job, and because we're a team. You know what I mean? My success on the show depends on her success, and I would never let me be unsuccessful, if that makes sense. So just trust in your partner and let him do it. I'm hoping she comes around, but I just want to see her smile sometimes in the middle of the dance.
She was happy with herself tonight, though. I think she
I
was
saw
very
her
happy
smile.
with herself. Yeah.
Now, Erin, I heard you recently speak out about a columnist that criticized you being on the show, saying the show was beneath you.
Who spoke out about the column? Did you read his blog?
Yes, I did. I know. What did you think about what he said?
She in Toronto, and I felt it was very unfair. And it's funny when people write things like this. You almost wish they'd call you and just talk to you, or maybe come to town, come watch our practices, maybe see what a fool I'm making of myself. I would see it if I walked out there and I was just like, all right, and didn't care. But I mean, I'm fired up right now. Like, I'm ticked off at myself and whatever I did to, get low scores tonight. So I think if I didn't have that attitude and I didn't care so much, then you could say something about it, but I don't think it was necessary.
I'm on covers and tabloids every week, and it's hurtful and it's harmful, but I steer myself away from it, and I know the truth, and the people that know and love me know the truth, and there are so many fans out there and viewers who know that that's not the truth, and so I just hold on to that the real me, that people will see the real me and not the made-up fabricated stories.
She's there. That's why we practice in her basement, to make sure that she's close to her kids. Her kids are her world, her life, her everything. They need to stop saying that. They truly need to stop saying that.
Just to hear that just makes me I am because of my kids.
Oh, hello, honey. Well, I will say I thought you did absolutely incredible tonight, as always. But
how do you feel about whitey tighties in front of 22 million people during a 2-minute long cha-cha?
Are you talking about Tom Cruise? No, everybody, you will understand what we're talking about next time.
you can practice at home. I don't mind.
I don't wear whitey tighties. Whitey tighties?